Greetings, everybody, and a fine how do you do. There were a couple of spots on my sweet cheeks over here. I was just trying to clean it off. Anyway, well, it's been a while since I put up a fresh video, as Leo would call them. Yeah, I've been going through a lot of stressful events in the last couple of months. I had to finally see a new doctor because I was off antidepressants for about a year, and it was starting to have, giving me bad situations here. So I had to go get back on some antidepressants, but I had to find a new doctor because the old antidepressants were giving me bad side effects. So I got a new doctor, and they gave me a new prescription with lower dosage, and it's been working pretty well. It started kicking in. I've been doing it for 3 weeks now. It's kicking in, but other things have been going on too, and a lot of stuff on YouTube. Some of my friends being sick, Scott and everything, all his problems. It was causing a lot of depression and stuff like that. But things are getting a little bit better now. So anyway, plus having to rent out different apartments that I do for other friends of mine. I help them out and make a little extra money doing that. Screening people and stuff like that, and doing sending in the applications for credit screenings and stuff like that, and then getting those back and evaluating them and things of that nature. So anyway, I've been pretty busy. But about 2.5 months ago, I think it was about 2.5 months ago, I showed you this box. I have a small 3-flat, and I got to give you some back history on this. Around 94 and 95, I was going through a divorce. I was separated from my then wife, and because I was buying the building, we made an agreement with her lawyer that I'm going to still live in a building, but I have to move downstairs in the basement apartment. So I moved down there, and that's where all my comics were anyway. And I was in the process up until that time of storing books and trying to file them away and stuff like that. I had shelves and shelves of comics that were just stacked like this. A lot of them were no backer boards, no bags. Some of them had bags and no backer boards and stuff like that. And all of a sudden I get hit with, well, we're going to get divorced. Now we're separated. So I moved down into the basement with all of my comic stuff down there. There's hardly any room for me to be down there. And I'm looking through the stuff, and I realize there's stuff missing in there. So I had to transfer that stuff out of the basement apartment into my storage locker, which is right when you walk out of the back of the basement apartment. I got a big storage area and utility room and office, which has one deadbolt lock. So I decided to move everything in there, packed as it was, and change that one lock. Otherwise I would have had to change 4 locks on the basement apartment. And I also realized that in order for me to, I'm not going to be able to, buy her out and go through this divorce and buy the building and everything else and pay the lawyers and keep that basement apartment. So I had to rent that out as well. And that's another reason why I moved everything into that storage area right outside the basement. I'm lucky that I had that. But even with that, I still had to rent a storage locker, which is now empty. But anyway, 2.5 months ago, I got down to one of the last shelving unit of boxes, and on the bottom shelf there's about 6 or 7 boxes left, and these boxes were down there, and I pull this out, and it turns out to be a short box. And as I pulled it out, I looked back there, and right towards the back there's another short box, laying sideways like this. So I was trying to figure out in the last couple, what did I do with this? Because it's an old freaking box. It's got a lot of damage to it. And you know what? This is actually a lid from a long box that I must have put together. So I had a lid for the short box. But I was thinking about this because the inside of this is lined with Mylar, and it's Mylites. And I bought a whole shitload of these, oops, I swore. These Mylites from from Ernie Gerber, when he was the one that introduced Mylite to the hobby. And I spoke with him a couple of times back in the early 80s on the phone, him personally. And these Mylites was all I could afford at the time because it was pretty expensive. So anyway, I got this box, I brought it home, and I took out just a pile, you know, like this, up to right here. No, up to right there. No, wait a minute. Holy smokes. Up to right here. And I put this board in there. And then this is the last issue that I saw, which was Marvel Spotlight number 17. I pulled these out of there, and I rebagged and boarded them. And then I decided to do an unboxing. That was about two and a half months ago, but I never did it because of all the problems that I started having. So I just put this box on the back burner. I put it in the back there, never looked at it again. I obviously seen this issue, so I know what that is. But underneath there, I have no idea what's going on, you know, beyond that. But these I pulled out, rebagged and boarded them, and it's right there. Marvel Spotlight, number 4, Werewolf by Night. And it turns out, and this is pretty high grade. Well, no, it's not high grade. There's a big crease in the side here. But it's high grade otherwise. This is Marvel Premiere number 14, which was the last Doctor Strange in that series. And I was trying to think, how did this stuff get in there? Why did I put this Mylar in there? And I realized, you know, in that time, 94, 95, when I was separated and needing to rent that apartment out, I actually went up into the attic. And I lived up in the attic for a few months until I was able to secure a loan so that I can, you know, buy her out, keep the building and stuff like that. I only had like 45 days to do it, you know. She didn't want to give me any time because she didn't want me to have the building, but she didn't want it herself either. But anyway, I did end up getting a loan. I got a secured letter from the bank, you know, and I showed it to her lawyer. So I said, no, you can't, you know, force me to sell the house because I'm getting a loan now, you know. So anyway, all this pressure that I was under, I had to get, and the fact that I thought somebody was stealing stuff out of there, probably her, or maybe my stepson, I don't know. They must have had a key, so I couldn't change all the 4 locks on that basement apartment. You know, I just decided to change the one deadbolt lock on the utility room that I had, and storage locker and the combination office. So I changed the deadbolt lock on there and put everything in that room so I wouldn't have to worry about somebody getting in there. And then I rented out the basement apartment because I needed the money. So I was in a hurry. That's the whole gist of the thing. I was in a big hurry, and I figured since a lot of these comics in here seem to be, and I go down in here and take a look, you know, they seem to be unbagged. Some of them are bagged but no boards. So I must have piled them in there in a hurry and then lined the box with Mylar to kind of protect them, I guess. This is all I can think of, how I did this. Because holy shit, 95 I must have did the 90. Oh my gosh, that's 19 years ago. I thought it was like 16. I haven't seen this box in like 19 years. 19 years, and I thought a lot of the stuff that I've been seeing here, I thought it was, I thought I lost it and was stolen. Anyway, so now I'm going in here, and I'm going to pull the stuff out, and hopefully I'll have some good things to show you, and I'll be happy to find some things that I thought were gone forever. I don't know. But here's Marvel Premiere number 3. This was the first Doctor Strange, I think. Yeah, the first Doctor Strange. And 14 was the last Doctor Strange. Oops, sorry. That was the last Doctor Strange and Marvel premiere. And I also got a Marvel premiere, The Power of Warlock. I think this is his first appearance of Warlock, I'm pretty sure. Weird thing with the cocoon, I think, was going on in here. But when I saw these, I decided, to do an unboxing kind of, mystery box, surprise box. So when I pulled those out, I decided not to go any further than this, and that's why I put this board in here to indicate where I stopped looking at the books. Of course, obviously, I knew what this was, and I kind of looked at these, and they looked to be Novas. So I didn't pull the whole thing out. I don't know what's in there, but anyway. So here we go. I showed you these four, and oh boy, I gotta have a beer, man. Oh my God. Yeah, and I was gonna do this 2.5 months ago, and so much stuff started happening, going on. I just couldn't do it. I'm forcing myself now because I cannot maintain my curiosity any longer. So I'll cut myself a little lime here. Limes are $1 a piece now. Holy smokes. And I can't have a Corona without a lime. Frickin' prices, man. Unbelievable. Okay, well, I might as well start with this stuff here. This pallet stacked in here like that. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. See what I'm talking about? It's not even... A lot of the stuff is not even bagged. Well, alright. How am I going to do this? Bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe I should just... you know what? I'm just going to pull them out as I go. Better than that, man. I'll do it this way. Alright. Nova number 24. Oh, you know what? I remember buying this because I could see the 75-cent mark on the back. I bought this at the Comic Kingdom in Chicago. Oh, I got to get rid of my Tony towel. My Tony towel. Tony towel. I was mowing the lawn and doing some yard work and helping my neighbor next door. So I was building up a sweat there. Nova number 24. A lot of the stuff I don't know if any of the stuff is key or not. Nova number 21. Holy crap, I'm going to have to even the bags kind of got a smell to them now. Oh man. Nova number 8. They got all these prices on the front, but I paid 75 cents a piece for these way back when. Nova number 7. And these are pretty nice high-grade books too. But oh, look at here. Here's a Ghost Rider number 2. Oh, that's pretty nice. Is this the what is this? Oh, this is Damien Hellstrom, the first son of Satan, I think. Yeah, Gary Friedrich. I think this is the first son of Satan, and it's got the Witch Woman appearance in here. I'm not sure if that's the first appearance of the Witch Woman or not, but that's the first Damien Hellstrom, the son of Satan. Oh man, wow! Lucky I had these, at least, some mylar protection in there, I guess. It's not in that great a shape, though. I don't know if you could see it. It's got a big crease along there and stuff. I don't know. Ghost Rider number 1. First Ghost Rider in his own series. But this is not too great a shape. It's got a big crease across the top there, it seems like. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, you can see it there. But I'm glad to have this, at any rate. 1973, first appearance of first Ghost Rider in his own issue. I'm trying not to look down here so I can... Marvel Spotlight number 12. This is the origin of the Son of Satan. And I think this is the... What else I got? Oh shit, there's another Marvel premiere down there. Is this the first appearance of Son of Satan in his own series? I think this is the first appearance of Son of Satan, Damien Hellstrom, in his origin, and then the first appearance in his own series. And this is nice. Still nice. Oh, great. It's got some denting down here. Some pages are off white still. Well, a little tan around the edges, I think, but pretty nice. And looky here, another copy of Marvel Premiere to Power Warlock. Off-white pages, maybe cream pages. Looks like cream pages. I forgot all about this box. Can you believe that? Forgot all about it. Huh. Tomorrow's Superhero Day. First Warlock, as far as I know. First issue of Marvel Premiere. I got this. Oh, yes. I knew I had these, and now look at this. Marvel Spotlight number 2. Man, this is nice. This is nice. First appearance of the Werewolf by Night. First appearance of Werewolf by Night. And it looks to be in pretty nice shape. Well, it's got some issues here. It's got some, I don't know if you can see it, some issues around the edge here. It's got some tiny little tears and some creases on the edge. I don't know if you can, probably can't see it there too well. These are, the spine looks to be pretty good, and these square bound books are pretty hard, to find a spine that is, in pretty decent shape. That looks to be in halfway decent shape. Not perfect, but I'm glad to have this. The first Werewolf by Night. Oh man, am I glad I found this box. And I got another box like this that was behind it, like I mentioned. So I'm going to have to go through that one too. Man, unbelievable. I just packed these in there like that. No protection. Giant size Doctor Strange number 1. It's got a couple of creases down here and got some issue on the top. It's got some color loss there on the cover. Oh, here's a nice copy. Look at this. Nice. Marvel Spotlight number 8. This is the first appearance of this guy. This guy right here. They call him the Witchman, but I think he had a different name. I remember this book. That was his first appearance. What the hell was his name? I can't remember. Sam Silvercloud? Is that what it is? Sam Silvercloud, first appearance? It's a nice copy. Marvel Spotlight number 3. Wow. Oh man. I can't believe that I had this box there for so long. I thought this stuff was stolen from me. I mean, holy shit. I sure am glad that I had the sense to at least, line it with some Mylar. Holy crap, or else this stuff would have really been... Here's I'm sorry, Daredevil number 2, king size special. It's pretty nice. I mean, square bound again, but it looks to be in pretty decent shape. It's got some crushing there. It's not perfect, Looks like this end is crushed a little bit, but otherwise, off-white to white pages. Pretty nice. Marvel Spotlight number 12. Wait a minute, didn't I just... didn't I just show this thing? Is that... Holy shit, that's another issue. Oh my lord. Well, this needs to be rebagged. Another copy of Marvel Spotlight number 12, first appearance of an origin of Son of Satan in his own series, beginning of his own series. You know how you can smell the plastic sometimes, aged plastic, the same way that aged paper in a comic book smells? That's why I'm smelling it. This stuff is so old. 94, about 95 I did this. Wow. I don't know. This is your Swashbucklers, Swords of the Swashbucklers. Epic. That's number 11. Another number 11. I think these are from the late 80s. Covered by Butch Geist. He's got a date on here, 85. Maybe from the mid 80s then, I guess. This is Swashbucklers number 4 with a cover by Jackson Geist, otherwise known as Butch. Swashbucklers number 3. Oh man, I gotta get to rebagging and boarding all of this stuff, man. Swashbucklers number 2 from Epic. Who did this, man? Who? Man, he did some nice covers though, that Jackson Geist. This is a wonderful cover. The premiere issue. This is number 1. Oh, this tape is going to be hard to get off. Holy shit. I'm going to have to cut this. I want to open this. Maybe I better not. That's a nice cover. Jackson Geist. Swashbucklers number 1. I better do this later on. I've been drinking, so I don't know. Holy shit. Probably one of the... Oh, this is what I had in the back there, see? This is what I had. I probably taped it to that and then put it in there like this, so that the board was lined in the, and then on the back and on the sides here, so that the, holy crap, man. Alien Legion. This is book 1 of 3. I don't know. Must have been a mini series. Well, I know I got all. I think I have the regular series of this too. Unbelievable, man. Yeah, stupid looking box. Look at it, it's all stained and everything. And man, am I lucky. I don't know how this got stained like that. It almost looks like it was a fire, for Christ's sake. No idea how that got like that. Well, anyway, wow. I'm going to have to do this in several parts, I guess. So that's what was in there. I got some rebagging and boarding to do. Ooh, yeah. And then I got another box. Several more boxes, actually, of stuff. Well, I'd like to continue. I'll continue for a little while. What the hell, man? This is the last one that I saw. Marvel Spotlight number 12. In this pile, they're all laying down. So, Marvel Spotlight number 17. It's pretty nice. It was laying flat, so it looks really nice. Nice, flat, and tight. It doesn't smell too bad. Holy crap, am I glad I had... Again, I'm glad I had the sense to put the Mylar on the sides. Marvel Spotlight number 21. Well, I guess this is mainly all Spotlight and Marvel Premiere in here. I don't know. Number 21, that's a pretty nice cover. Yeah, I can smell the plastic, you know, aged. You can smell it. Ooh, this was always one of my favorite covers of Marvel Spotlight. Was number 11 with the... Oh, there's the witch woman again. I think this is her first full appearance, or it's her first appearance. I can't remember. No, it's not her first appearance, because not the way that's not the way the story is. I think her first appearance was in Marvel Spotlight number 10, but this was always one of my favorite covers, man. That's a pretty nice copy. Wow. I got like a little tiny bit of creaming around the edges, or tanning around the edges. Not that much though. 1973. Here's a Marvel Spotlight number 29, the Moon Knight. Wow, this is nice, off-white pages. Marvel. That's not even bagged or boarded. This one has at least got a bag in it. Number 28. What is that? Oh! Okay. This is his first, 28 is the first Moon Knight in his own series. That's the first time he stars in his own series. Marvel Spotlight number 28. And I'll stop it right there. I don't want to look. Put that there so I don't see it. So that's pretty cool. Alright, well, I'm going to go back to my beer and And again, oh, you know what? I wanted to do one more thing here. I got some packages and stuff. And man, oh, here's a Dreadstar I found. First Dreadstar graphic novel number 3. Let's see here. I wanted to open this. I got this from, I already cut it on the back there, from Midtown, and I think it's my Spider-Man Midtown Comics invoice. It's the variant, yeah, Amazing Spider-Man number 1 variant that I ordered. Let's see, I forgot who did this cover, man. Oh. Don't know who did the cover, but I like it. Very nice cover. Very nice cover. Anything other than that Ramos cover, man. So I'm glad I got this, and that's it. So stay tuned for part 2, and I'll try to do that soon because I got a lot to go through here, and then I got another box back there, and I got another one over here. Shit, man, wow. And I am gonna have a lot of rebagging and boarding to do. Well, anyway, thanks for bearing with me, and again, to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. And I hope that I can upload this on Mother's Day because Comcast has been having technical difficulties that they say will be taken care of within another 35 minutes. That was 55 minutes ago, and there's another 35 minutes to go. They said about an hour and a half. So we'll see. I hope I get it uploaded. All right, take care, people. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.